Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our practice. And this is another asana class. It's going to focus on the fire element. And the fire element is primarily seen in yoga as the area in the middle of the trunk around the navel center. Navel center is known as the Navi chakra or the Manipura chakra. And it's the seat of all of our digestion and transformation of material goods like food and water, but it's also the seat and representative of building a sense of transformation so that we can progress in our practice. And so this practice is going to be dedicated towards twists and all sorts of ways that we can turn and twist our body and our trunk, stimulate the cervical spine, the thoracic spine, and the lumbar spine, and create flexibility. Oftentimes when we spend time in our daily life, we're driving and we're on our computer and our phones, and we're not spending a lot of time turning, and we get really tight. So our practice today is going to be dedicated towards creating some limberness in the spine. So let's begin, and start out seated. So grab anything you would like to sit with. I always have my bolster. And we're going to start out and we're going to chant RAM today. So the sound of the navel is the sound of Ram. And those of you who spent a little time with me learning about the chakras, practicing our chakra asana and also our chakra meditation practice, you're familiar with this sound. So everybody place your right hand or left hand onto the belly. And let's inhale, close the eyes, and feel a nice expansion of the belly. Bring yourself in that nice connection, the belly, and then place the opposite hand on top of that first hand. Let's inhale. Feel that nice extension, swelling. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's chant the RAM, Ram, 5 times to bring our awareness into this area of the trunk, to stimulate the fire element transformation as we move into these winter months in the northern hemisphere. So inhale. Ram. 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 And inhale again, elevate into the belly, feel expansion, all 4 directions, front, back, and side to side. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Let's go ahead and release. Let's come up with our seated support. And let's begin in the child pose. Take the knees wide, make them touch, stretch out. And then from here, look up and walk your hands over to the right. Turn the belly a little bit. Good. Push your right hand into the floor. Look over the right shoulder. Coming in a little twisted version. Good. And then release and walk your hands middle and then left. And then press your left hand to the floor, lift and look over the right shoulder. Good. Let's release. Let's go back to center. Let's come up. Now walk your knees forward, crisscross your ankles. Good. And then sit in the Papanbhuttasana. And let's raise the right arm up and reach the right elbow around the left knee and turn. and then exhale, let's release. And then sweep your right hand behind you, reach your left arm up, hook it outside of the left knee. You can always, of course, just hold the front of the knees. And let's twist and turn. Keep your knees stacked in the same line together if you can. And let's go ahead and release. Now, slowly go down, vertebrae by vertebrae, bring the knees into the chest, bring your arms out to the side, and we're going to come into Hatha Parivartanasana. Bring the quads close to your chest, and let's roll to the right. Bring your knees to your right arm and look over your left shoulder. Press your lower back into the front of the belly. Good, and then come up and let's roll to the left. And look over the right shoulder. So this first time the knees can come down and rest if they like. If you like, you can let them hover if you want a little bit more of a head start. Good, and now inhale, come up. Now we're gonna hover, roll to the right, and let the knees hover above the earth. Keep the thighs touching. And then come up again and roll to the left. And allow your belly button to turn a little bit towards the right rib cage. Just come up again, turn to the right. Kind of massaging along the lower back. And come up again, and let's go to the left. And then come up. Now, if you have a belt, you can take the belt, and of course, it can even be the strap of your robe or a common belt that you would wear around your pants or trousers. But if you do the belt, you can place the belt underneath your shoulder blades, and you can hold on to each side of the belt kind of tight. Make sure that your back is holding the belt straight. And now let's bring the legs up. Good. And we're going to roll the legs over to the right and come into the extended version. Good. And then come up and roll the legs to the left. And pull on the strap belt. And bring the legs up. Good. Keep the feet close to the height of the head. So if they're further away, it's a little bit easier actually to do. And that's okay. Easy is not bad. Right? Otherwise, bring the feet a little bit closer towards the head as close to the right. And come up. If you don't have a strap or anything, no problem. You can have the arms alongside the torso. And then exhale, roll to the left. And come up. And so two more sides. Roll to the right. And up again. And then roll to the left. And come up. All right, so move the belt, you can release it. And then bring your knees into your chest, everybody. And then roll all the way up. Good. And let's come into a standing position. Come down into Tadasana. Separate your feet in distance. And just put a dive down a few times. Lengthening. And now walk your hands over to the right. Press down on the big toe of the right foot. Twist. And then walk your hands over to the left. Twist. And then now from here, everybody, take your feet apart and squat down. Bring your hands to your heart. And then bring your right arm forward and reach it in between your legs. Bring your left hand to the outside of the right hip and try to clasp. And turn and look over your left shoulder. Straighten out the right leg if that's possible. And release. Then squat back down, bring your hands to the heart. And let's try the second side. Bring the left arm out. And then as you straighten the legs, bring the left hand in between your thighs. Turn the left hand to the outside of the left hip. Reach your right arm around. Clasp. Look over the right shoulder. Gently straighten the right leg. And then when you feel comfortable, you can straighten the left leg. And let's go ahead and release. Good. Come back down into the squat position. Look up. And then exhale, release the hands down, straight the knees, walk back, come into downward dog. Good. Stretch the feet towards the floor. Let's set the right foot forward and come into a lunge. Turn, left hand down, right arm up. Reach the right arm over the right ear. Keep turning the waist. And then windmill down. Step into plank position. Good. Hold here. And bring your right knee to the left elbow. In and back. Left knee to left elbow. In and back. Good. Come back into downward dog. And then step your left foot forward. Right arm down, left arm up, twist. And then reach the left arm over the left ear. And then windmill down, come to plank again. And bring your right knee to the left elbow. Back to plank. Left knee to left elbow. And back to plank. And come down. Good. Step your right foot forward, everybody. And then bring your back foot in. Look up. And then cross your left hand over towards the right foot and twist. Repeat the Uttanasana. Good. And then exhale, let's release. Step your left foot up and just come into a toe stand. And then turn to the right. Bring your hands outside of your right leg. Bring your left elbow against your right knee. Over the right shoulder. Then exhale, let's release. This time go ahead and jump back. Come to downward dog. And step your left foot up. Take your back foot in. Look up. And then look down. Cross your right hand over your left foot. Twist. Good. Let's release. Set the right foot up next to the left. Bend the knees. Come into your toe stand. And then you're going to turn to your left. To this side. Turn to your left. Bring your right elbow outside your left knee. Twist. Lower the left shoulder. And then from there, bring your hands down, come to center. Jump your feet back, up to the downward dog. Good. Let's go ahead and come to upward facing dog. Bring the knees down for now. Good. And look over your right shoulder. And then look over left shoulder. Look center and come to the downward dog. Okay, let's hold here. Now bring your feet a little closer in. And you're going to take your left hand outside of your right ankle and look under your right shoulder. Okay. Turn the trunk. And let's release and switch. Right hand outside of the left ankle. And let's release. Bring your knees down. Good. Sit on your heels. Interlace your fingers, palm up. Inhale and then exhale. Let's turn to the right. Inhale, reach to the left, and turn to the left. Good, release, everybody. Come up and stand on your knees. Bring your hands to your waist. Good, and cross your right arm over your left shoulder. And make circles. Keep going, 2 more. Good, release the right hand to the right hip and cross the left arm around. Good, replace the left hand to the left hip. Leg up. Good, now step your right foot forward. Bring your left arm up, inhale, exhale. Take the left elbow outside the right knee. Stomach to prayer twist. Good, then release the hands down. Lift the back knee up, come into a high lunge, everyone. And you're gonna jump. Bring the right knee to the floor. Inhale, windmill the arms up. And then exhale. Come into prayer twist on the left. Good, reach the arms up. And then exhale. Come down to that lunge. Curl the back foot, lift the back thigh up. And jump again. Bring the left knee to the floor. Inhale and up. And then exhale. Let's turn to the right again. Bring your left elbow down the outside of the calf. Maybe reach the left hand to the floor. If not, you're going to get your block. Bring it to the outside. And place your hand on the block. Okay? Good, then from there, you're going to curl your left leg, curl your left thigh, and left knee up. And we're going to reach the right arm up. Good, and exhale, let's release, bring the back knee down, lunge, and then jump up, switch. Inhale, wiggle up. And then exhale, let's turn again. And I'll switch to the side. Bring that right elbow down and outside along the left calf. Turn your waist a little bit. Place the right hand on your block, warrior, on the floor. Bring the left arm up. Look down, curl the right big toe and the right knee, lift up. Vinyasa, variation. Good, and exhale, let's release. And then now just step back to downward dog. Good, see if your spine is loosened up a little bit. And then walk your feet forward, everybody. Bring your feet together, come into a little toe stand. And if you have a blanket, you can get a blanket and you can put the blanket underneath your heels. You can also roll your mat if your heels don't come down. Okay, now from here, bring your left elbow outside your right knee. And right hand can be down on the floor. Or you can reach the right hand back around the left hip. So let's release and let's switch. Right elbow outside the left knee. And this pose also, you can do a clasp if that's available. Reach back. Otherwise, just make the modified variation. Good, and let's release. Let's come forward. Remove whatever pocket you use that, and come back into the downward dog. Step your right foot forward, bring your back knee down. Everybody look over your right shoulder. Good, and bring your right arm inside the right thigh. Come down to lizard and reach the right arm up. Good, and bring your right arm down. Lift up onto the back thigh, back leg. Keep your right hand inside the right foot and turn the left heel down and reach the left up to Vinyasa. Good, and then exhale, let's release. Step back into plank position. And then release into down. Step your left foot forward, bend the right knee down, and look over your left shoulder. And then exhale, come down into lizard. And reach your left arm up. Good, and exhale, come back down. Climb up a little bit. Place the left hand on the inside of the left thigh. Lift your right thigh up. Turn the toes, the foot down at an angle. Good, and release the left hip down towards the floor. Scoop the right arm up. That makes sense. Well, let's release. Now, from here, just take your right knee, move your left foot over to the middle, and then bring your right knee outside of your left ankle. That's it. Let's come to Adho Matsyendrasana. Inhale, right arm up, and turn. You can hold the big toe of the foot. Right. Good, and then exhale, let's release. Let's lean back, and then just switch the legs. Just cross the other way. Sweep your left arm up, and pocket outside the right knee. Good, and let's turn and twist. Maybe extend the left foot, left hand to the right big toe. And let's go ahead. Exhale, let's release. Good, now bring your feet into Baddha Konasana. Grab the big toe, lift the chest, look up. And then exhale, just extend the spine forward, release all those twists. Not done yet. Good, then inhale, let's come up and turn to the right. Exhale, turn to the left. Exhale, let's release. Good, close the knees together. Open your legs apart. Come into Upavishta Konasana. Roll the inner thighs to the outer thighs. Let's lift the chest, open the arms to the ceiling. Turn to your right. We're then exhale, we're going to fold and try to hold the right foot. Twist and lengthen over the right leg and pull down. We'll look up halfway, everybody. And it's like fingers, bring them up. Inhale and exhale, turn the other side. And then fold. Fold the toes. Of course, you can use your strap. Also bring your hands to anywhere along the thigh. Prop your hips up on something. Then inhale, let's look up. And interlace, sweep up. Good. Exhale, release the arms down. Now you're gonna lean towards the right leg. And if you can bring the elbow on the inside of the knee. If that's not possible, you can keep the elbow lifted. Or if you have a block, you can bring the floor up to you and you can lean. Okay? And then from there, let's go ahead and lean. Grab hold of the big toe of the right foot and bring the left arm over the ear and maybe hold the pinky toes out of the foot. Good. Turn and look up. Twist your trunk. Parivrita. Let's reach the left arm up. Come on. Inhale and then exhale. Now we're going to lean to the other side. Start to extend and lengthen. Bring the left elbow down, either on your block, on the inner knee. Grab the big toe or along the seam of the inner thigh, and then reach the right arm over, and then maybe clasp. Inhale, let's rise up, sweep the arms all the way up. And then exhale, release the arms down. Now close planks together. Come into Dandasana. Good, and then reach your left hand outside of your right knee. Reach your right arm back. Look over the right shoulder. Keep the feet even. And then we're gonna go back and then switch. Right hand outside the left knee. Inhale, reach back. And then we go back. Good. Bend your right knee, everybody. Inhale, lift your chest. Bring your right elbow inside and reach back and clasp. And then turn, look towards the left shoulder. Good, and then exhale. Now we're going to fold forward and down. If the clasp isn't happening, just do the open position. With the right elbow on the inside. And then when you fold, you can reach down and hold the foot or reach towards the leg. Okay? Good, lengthen. Inhale, let's come up. And let's release. Good, bend the left knee. Let's sweep the right arm back. Lift the left arm up, come to Vinyasa. So first position would be just the open twist. Otherwise, reach forward, wrap the left arm back and bind, and look over your right shoulder. From here, everybody, we're going to turn now towards the right leg and pull. We're going to reach towards the foot. We're going to fold and bind. Then in, let's look up, and let's release. Switch the left leg forward, everybody. Let's go ahead and lean back, bend your knees, lift your hips, arch back. Go ahead and take your right arm up, turn, come to down dog. Good, and then take your left arm up, turn around again, come back into the tabletop. And exhale, bring your hips down. Take the knees to the right and to the left. Lift your hips up, turn, look toward the right, turn, look toward the left. And again. Again. 2 more times. Kind of like out. Jump up. Turn right. And turn left. Get back to center. Release the arms down. Now bend the knees. Come into Johanna on the right hand side. So bring the right foot onto the left inner thigh. Go ahead and turn towards your right. Reach down to the big toe. Reach the right arm up and over. How do you reach your Johanna? Good. Reach the right arm up and now turn to face the leg. Fold down, wrap holding the foot. With your left hand, place it outside the left knee and look over your left shoulder. Place the right hand to the pinky toe side of the foot. Good, and exhale, look forward and just fold all the way down. And then inhale, lift up. Visualize your fingers. Bring yourself all the way up and exhale. Ease. Good. And straighten out the right leg, bend the left knee. Bring the sole of the left foot inside the right thigh. Turn to your left. Twist. Over that left shoulder. Then sweep the left arm up and slowly lengthen over the right leg, coming to Padribrika, Johanna. And inhale, big lift arm up, come up, square out over that right leg, lengthen, and now take your right hand to the outside of the right knee and turn. Take the left hand outside the pinky toe side and turn. Look up towards the right now. Straighten the right elbow. Look over the right. And then exhale is fold down and lengthen. And then inhale, lift up. This inhale is your turning palms all the way up. And then release the arms. Good, go ahead and straighten the legs again. This time point the toes, lean back and lift the hips. Uttanasana. And exhale, let's release. Good, now we're going to come into shoulder stand, complete the asana practice. Wind down, we're going to do a few twists in this variation. You can use blanket like we did in the last class, or just no props at all. Today I will show with no props. I'm going to roll back. Bring my hips up. Walk my hands down the back. And then come up to shoulder stand. Let's bring the toes overhead, everyone. Come to cloud pose. Again, come higher up on our shoulder heads. And then let's bring the legs back up. Okay, so from here, we're going to turn the hips. So we're going to turn the left hip towards the left ear. Twist. Then come back to center, readjust.
And let's turn the right hip towards the right ear. Squeeze your buttocks. Good. Come back to center again. And let's bring the legs down. And take your legs into a wide-legged position. And now bring your left foot towards the right foot and turn, twist. And then open up again with the left leg, comes to wide leg position, walk your right leg over towards the left leg. And twist. Then come back to center, walk the right leg out wide. And then just walk your feet all the way together now. Slowly roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Everybody bring your knees into your chest. Take a nice long sigh. Place the soles of the feet on the floor now. Cross your right ankle over the left knee. And bring your arms out into airplane wings. And then just drop your sole of your right foot down towards the left side. Look over your right shoulder. Good. Bring the knees up and then drop the right knee over. Look over the left shoulder. And come up. Good. Let's switch. Place the left ankle on the right knee. Inhale. Release the sole of the left foot. I'm sorry, the left foot on top of the right knee. Bring the sole of the left foot to the floor, look over the left shoulder. And then inhale, come up, drop the left face to the left. Go to the right shoulder. Good. And release the left foot down. Bring both knees into your chest now, everybody. And then slowly roll up and come all the way on your belly. And we're going to close with lying down position on the belly. Bring your arms into little cactus arms. Then bend your right knee and bring it into a 90-degree angle. And now look over the left shoulder and take a gentle twist. Release your sacrum, release lower back. And inhale, let's come up and come into Sphinx pose. So look over your right shoulder. And then come back now on your forearms, straighten out your right leg. Bring your arms back into the cactus, now bend the left knee. Come into that nice left right angle and look over your right shoulder. Look forward, look onto your forearms, look over the left shoulder. Good. Come back onto the forearms, forehead down, release the left leg. And then bring the hands back into Sphinx position. Let's rise up, everybody. Release the lower back. Press the fingers going down. Breathe here. Exhale, Bring your forehead to the forearms. We're gonna come into a forward facing Shavasana, which is called crocodile. So you can turn the heels out, big toes touch. And just rest your forehead on your forearms. Creating space for your nose. And let's inhale into the back body. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. And then just let your breath go, let it breathe you. Letting your breath coat your entire back body. So the weight of the body onto the floor, the flesh of the body. Good, next breath, we're gonna transition, so inhale. Exhale. Let's bring the hands outside of the chest and press up. Bring the knees together and the feet together. Rest your forehead on your forearms again. Coming into Yoga Virasana. Everybody just love to sit up on our heels. Good, turn your palms up. And connect to the navel center again. And just imagine there's a big golden sun in the center of your belly. Warm. Filled with light. Illuminating all of your digestive organs. So the Sanskrit word for the sun is Surya, which you may know as it is the name of the sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. So we'll close with chanting to the sun, Om Suryaya Namaha. Place the hand on the belly again, like we did at the beginning of the class. Let's inhale. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om salutations to the sun, the energy of vibrancy, transformation, light, nourishment, heat.
Inhale one more time into the belly, expand the belly. And exhale, relax. Ready, rub your palms together, increase the heat in the palms. And we'll place the hands over the eyes, blink a few times, coming back into the three-dimensional world. Inhale here, then exhale, bring your hands all the way out and then down. Thank you everybody for this practice. And it concludes our practice of asana today, focusing on twists of the fire element. I'll see you in the next class.